Hi everyone, Pastor Will here, and welcome back to our weekly lectionary preview. This Sunday, the sixth Sunday after Pentecost, offers us a quiet but powerful invitation in the middle of what is often a busy and noisy summer. We'll be hearing from Genesis, Colossians, and Luke's Gospel, and together these readings challenge us to rethink the pace of our lives and how we respond when God shows up. We begin with Abraham in Genesis chapter 18. It's hot, not just here in Venice, but also in the story of Abraham in Genesis. There's nothing to do but sit at the entrance of the tent and wait out in the sun. And it's in that moment of stillness that something extraordinary happens. 3 visitors arrive. Abraham doesn't know it at first, but this is a divine encounter. And because he's not preoccupied with tasks or with travel, he's able to respond, welcoming these strangers, feeding them, and hearing the long-awaited promise again. Sarah will bear a son. Sometimes God shows up when we least expect it, like when we've slowed down enough to notice. That's one of the key takeaways from this passage. Abraham's moment of rest becomes a moment of revelation. Now let's move to Luke's Gospel. Jesus stops by the home of Mary and Martha. It's a familiar story. Martha is busy with preparations while Mary is sitting at Jesus' feet, listening. And Martha's frustration, it feels all too familiar. Lord, don't you care that I'm doing all the work while Mary just sits there? Jesus responds with love, but also clarity. Martha, Martha, you are worried and distracted by many things. Mary has chosen the better part. Now, this is not a rebuke of service or hard work. After all, Jesus often served and healed and walked long roads. But it is a reminder that activity can become a distraction, even a barrier, when it keeps us from being present with God. Our epistle reading from Colossians gives us a glimpse into what Mary may have heard while sitting at Jesus' feet. Here we get one of the most majestic descriptions of Christ in all of Scripture. Quote, "He is the image of the invisible God. In him all things hold together. In him all the fullness of God was pleased to dwell." Unquote. This is who Mary was listening to, the one who holds the universe together. And the Apostle Paul calls this Christ the mystery now revealed, the one who dwells not just in heaven, but in us, the hope of glory. So Mary wasn't wasting time. She was soaking in the word of life. And Paul tells us this is the word that strengthens the church and gives us the power to endure, even when life is overwhelming. If we could name a theme this week, it might be unexpected and intentional distraction. We all know what unintentional distraction feels like. Our cell phones buzz, the calendar fills up, and suddenly we've gone days without prayer, without reading the Bible, without a moment of stillness. But the readings for this Sunday invite us to consider what it might look like to intentionally slow down, to pause, to rest in the heat of the day, to sit at Jesus' feet, to let the mystery of Christ take root in our hearts. So here's a few questions to reflect on as you prepare for worship this week. What are the distractions that keep you from being fully present with God? When in your week could you set aside some intentional time just to be still? And how does knowing that Christ, the hope of glory, dwells in you change the way you think about rest itself? My friends, may this Sunday be a moment of holy interruption for you. May you find yourself resting when you least expect it, and listening when you thought you were just too busy. For Jesus is still speaking, and the mystery of God is still being revealed. And the better part is still available for you, for me, for all of us, for the whole world. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more weekly lectionary previews. We'll see you in worship. And as always, Emmanuel, God is with you.